this short video I want to focus on Trikonasana or triangle pose and twisted triangle or Parivrtta Trikonasana. Triangle is really classic yoga pose. Do it a lot. You do it in the Ashtanga primary series as well, so I know it a lot from there. It is a great pose to stretch your thighs, your inner thighs, your hamstrings, and also work on your hip mobility a bit. For props for this pose and for this short video, you might want to have a block, a nice thick brick. But if you don't have one, you could just use a thick book, or you don't need it at all because there's versions of working with your own abilities without actually needing a prop. But if you have one, just place that at the front of your mat. First I'm going to show you how to do the pose. I'm going to show you from the side and from the front, and then we're going to move through a couple of sound salutations and do them together. So should be fun, and let's see what you think. Okay, so first showing you how to do Trikonasana and Parivrtta Trikonasana from just really talking you through it. You can do it with me, but if you haven't done any yoga yet, just be really gentle with yourself because we do want to warm up for this. Okay, so for Trikonasana, for the standard pose or triangle pose, not the twisted pose, I'm going to step back. We're going to step sort of halfway on our mat, so not too far as that. And you want to have your feet on your heels are in line. So if you look at your front foot is pointing forward. If you look at the heel from your front foot and drag down a line, that will be meeting the heel of your back foot, if that makes sense. And the back foot is placed down, the sole of the foot is down, and it's pointing forward a little bit. Losing my balance. That's another thing you work in triangle pose, balance. For the non-twisted version, we're going to make quite a flat body. We're going to inhale, raising our arms to shoulder level. Try not to raise them too high, shoulders away from the ears. We're looking towards our front hand, and as if someone's pulling us by their hand, or just someone's pulling you. And once you can't go any further, that's when you fall down. And here you could use your block by placing it on the instep, the inside of your front foot. Placing it there and placing your hand on top of the block. And what we want to do here is we want to be really flat. We want to stack our hips on top of each other, our shoulders on top of each other, and the other arm is pointing to the ceiling, like so. If you don't have a block or you don't want to use a block, you can place your hand either on your thigh, this, on your calf, on your foot, on your ankle. You can even place it on the floor, or as in the Ashtanga primary sequence, you could loop your peace fingers around your big toe. And you want to push into that front foot and in the back foot for stability. And really feel your inner thigh of the front leg working, but also the side body here working. Okay, looking down to come up, and then coming up on an inhale. Arms down. I'll show you from the front. So, just working with my mat, stepping back. Actually, show from the other side. You can see it really well. Yeah. Okay, again, setting up my feet so that my heels are in line. I'll show you again with the block. Heels are in line, making my body flat, lifting my arms to shoulder level. As if someone's pulling me by that front hand. When I can't go any further, that's when I fall down. If you're using a block, place that on the instep of your foot here. And staying here. Or if you don't have a block or don't want to use a block, hand on your thigh, calf, ankle, floor, or grabbing big toe. Never put your hand on your knee. Your knee is a very gentle joint. We don't want to break our knee. But wherever we are, sort of pressing into that front foot and almost rolling and putting pressure on the instep of the foot to roll yourself flat and feel that engagement. And one temptation here is to overshoot, to bring that back arm, working that balance, bring that back arm way, way too far back. We don't want that. We want our arm point up and be in line with our leg, with our body. Imagine there is a iron rod, not particularly nice image, going through your arm, through your other arm. Okay, looking down. Inhale, we're coming up. Lovely. And now for the twisted version. Again, let's have our block ready in front of our mat if we're using it. For the twisted version, let me show you on the other side. So we're stepping back, and again, relatively short step halfway on your mat. But here, maybe having a bit of space between your heels, but not too much. And we want to have our hips face forward and our shoulders face forward. And inhale, we're reaching, so my left leg is the front leg, and I'm reaching my right arm up now. We're twisting. Exhale, inhale, we're moving forward. Again, as far as we can, and then we come down. We either place our right hand on our thigh, on our shin, on our foot, or if you have a block, place that on the outside of your left foot and staying here. And you can either leave your left hand, the other hand on your lower back, or you can raise that, staying wherever you are. And you will feel the stretch a lot more in the back of your leg and your hamstrings. One more breath. And coming up. Woo. Really challenges your balance. You'll see in a moment if you haven't joined me yet. Let's do that again from the front, just to show you. Actually, let me get the block. Facing that here. So we're stepping back. Again, as I said, not too far. Having our hips face forward, my shoulders face forward. You can see that really nicely now. Now, again, my left leg is forward. Inhale, lifting my right arm, coming forward. Someone's pulling me forward, and either hand on the thigh, hand on the shin, hand on the foot. You could also place your hand outside on the floor next to your foot, or use that block. And keep your other hand on your lower back, or raise it up. And then twisting here. Again, trying not to overshoot with the top arm. Trying to keep it. It's a tricky one. Mirror is quite good for that, but don't need it. And then looking down. Inhale, coming up. Great. Okay, so you know what's coming. It's working our legs really a lot. But also, as you saw, balance. I wobbled a bit. Okay, let's do 2 sun salutations to prepare us, and then we can add triangle pose. Right, coming to the front of our mat. You can have your feet either together or hip width apart. Wherever we are, we're going to lift our toes off the ground. Going to lower them one at a time, spreading them wide, lowering the little toe, fourth toe, middle toe, second toe, big toe. Lifting our heels, placing them down. Nice firm contact to the ground. Tucking our pelvis, our perineum, and our pelvic floor, and also engaging our core. Nice firm middle here. Moving shoulders up, back and down. Palms facing forward. Someone's pulling you by the top of your head, standing nice and tall, but we're tucking our chin slightly for a nice flat neck. Inhale, exhale here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, we're folding down. Fold, 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 bending your knees if you want to. Inhale, half fold, fold, hands to shins, or fingertips to mat. And we're stepping back with the right foot, held by the left foot. Inhale, exhale, knees, chest, chin down. 8-point pose, Ashtangasana, our bottom is in the air. Inhale, sliding forward into Cobra or Bhujangasana, and tucking our toes. Exhale, tucking our toes and pushing into down dog. Staying down dog for 2 breaths, maybe stepping our feet in a little bit. Okay, we're stepping forward with our right foot, followed by the left foot. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, fold, forward fold. Inhale, engaging our core and we're coming up. Exhale, hands to heart center. I think we stayed in down dog for a little bit longer. Again, placing our toes down, lifting our heels. Standing in Trikonasana, in Tadasana. Inhale up. Exhale, we're folding down. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, hands down. Stepping back with the left leg, followed by the right leg. Into plank. Inhale, exhale, knees, chest, chin down, bottom in the air. Inhale, sliding forward. Exhale, tucking our toes into down dog and then stay here for 4 breaths because that's what we just did. Okay, inhale, we're stepping forward with the left foot, followed by the right foot. Inhale, hands to shins, or fingertips to mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, engaging our core and we're coming up. Exhale, hands into heart center. Hopefully we're warming up a little bit, and now let's add Trikonasana and Parivrtta Trikonasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, we're falling down. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, stepping back with the right, followed by the left. Inhaling in plank. Exhale, knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, sliding forward. Exhale, pushing up into down dog. Inhale, stepping in maybe a little bit. Exhale. Inhale, we're coming onto our tiptoes. We're lifting our right leg and we're stepping our right leg up behind our hands. Maybe about a foot length behind your hands. Placing that back foot down. Inhale, coming up. Both legs are straight, arms are at shoulder level. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, someone's pulling you by that front hand. And we're coming down here. If you want to use your block, have it ready. Or reach for it, place it down. If you don't have your block, hand on your thigh, calf, ankle, on the floor. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Wherever we are, trying to make our body flat. Hips on top of each other, shoulders on top of each other. Top arms reaching up. Inhale, exhale. Looking to the top hand, and we're breathing in and out through the nose, always in yoga. Okay. Inhale, with the next exhale, we're looking down to the front foot, right foot. Inhale, we're coming up. Now, we're going to walk our right foot a tiny bit to the outside of the mat. And we're squaring our hips to the front. We're coming into a twisted triangle straight away. You have your block ready, maybe you already have it by the outside of your foot. Placing our hands on our hips. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reaching our left arm up, right leg is forward, so left arm up, going forward, and exhale, we're twisting. Left hand on block, on the outside of our foot, or left hand on our thigh, our shin, our ankle, or maybe even on the outside of the foot on the ground. There we are. Let's twist, looking over our shoulder. If you want, you can reach up. If you lose balance and you have to place your hand somewhere else, that's fine. Just reach up and make yourself flat. Pulling back with that right hip, forward with the left hip. Okay, one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. We're looking on the front foot, the right foot. And inhale, we're coming up. Exhale, arms down. And stepping forward. Lovely. Well done, everyone. If you were doing that with me. Okay, stand here for a moment. If you want, you can shake that right leg out if that feels good. Was working quite hard. Okay, let's do the other side. Placing our toes, lifting our toes, lowering them down one at a time, lifting our heels. Tucking our pelvis, engaging our perineum, pelvic floor, engaging our core. Coming into our Tadasana, mountain pose again. One breath here. And inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down, folding down. Inhale, half forward fold. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale again, sorry, getting mixed up here. And exhale, hands down, stepping back with the left, followed by the right into plank. Inhale, exhale, knees, chest, chin down. Inhale, we're sliding forward into our cobra. Exhale, we're tucking our toes and we're coming down. Stepping our feet in a little bit. Inhale, exhale, and down dog. Inhale, coming onto our tiptoes, we're lifting our left leg. And exhale, we're stepping down. We're stepping our foot about a foot length behind our hands. We're bringing the back heel of the right foot down. Just having a look at our heels, are they in line? And inhale, we're coming up. If you want to use your block, place it ready. We're going to inhale, making a nice flat back here, flat body in line with the long edge of your mat. Inhale, exhale, inhale. So if someone's pulling us by the front of our hand, and we're folding down. Either hand on our thigh, hand on our calf, hand on our foot, on the instep of the foot, holding the toe, or on our block. And here, remember, hips are on top of each other, shoulders are on top of each other, and the top arm is reaching up. It's not overshooting. Feeling the stretch in the obliques, side body here. Feeling the stretch in your inner thigh of the front leg. One more breath here. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, we're looking down on the exhale, and inhale, we're coming up. Hands on our hips, lovely. We're walking our left foot, our front foot a bit to the side, one little shimmy so that we can push, aim our hips to the front, shoulders to the front, squaring our hips and shoulders. Hands on your hips for one breath. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, reaching that right arm up, left foot is in front, so right arm. And go forward and exhale. Either hand on thigh, hand on shin, hand on foot, hand on the outside, or if you've got your block on the outside of the foot, hand on top. Wherever we are, stay here for a few breaths. Pulling back with the left hip, pulling forward with the right hip. One more breath, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, we're looking down, inhale, we're coming up, and exhale, we're stepping forward. Lovely, maybe shaking that front leg out. Well done, so that's Trikonasana and Parivrtta Trikonasana. Very classic poses. I do them quite a lot in my classes, and I think you'll see them in many other people's classes. As one note, we only did one sun salutation per side. The more sun salutations you do and the warmer you are, the easier you're going to find most poses that come later, because we're waking up our body, we're moving, we're getting nimble. So if you have more time, do a couple of sun salutations before you try any pose like a Trikonasana. I hope you found this helpful and interesting, and see you again soon.